So at Change Energy, we really do three things. We're focused on philosophically. Okay, we're focused on energy systems that result in a lower carbon emissions, and lower emissions generally. Carbon seems to be what everyone's concerned about now. Back in the 1990s, it was more about all the other emissions that would come from the use of gasoline and diesel, particulate, carbon monoxide, the nasties that would come out of the tailpipe of a gasoline powered vehicle were probably even more important than carbon. So we focus on these technologies, these energy systems that are emerging that result in lower pollution and lower greenhouse gas emissions. Now, what do we do? There are really three things that we do. We do business case assessments. And I mean that in a very broad way. We'll look at a business case for a company, for a fleet. We'll look at the business case around applying a new emerging fuel for a municipality or for a broader region. And we'll also look at business cases at the federal government level, looking at if we look at the country or a larger geographic area, are there certain areas that are, what would drive the adoption of hydrogen in the western part of the continent as opposed to the central part of the continent, as opposed to the eastern part of the continent? What are the resources that are available? What are the fleet types that are being used? So we do that kind of work. So that's the very high level market assessment and end use application assessment to help governments form policy. So we do work for the federal government level for policy development. On the other hand, we take this techno-economic assessment modeling right down to the individual company level. So that's one bucket of work that we do. The other bucket of work that we do is, and by the way, we do that for any fuel because we want our clients to be choosing the correct fuel for the correct reason. Like if battery electric is the way to go battery electric. If natural gas is the way to go natural gas. If hydrogen is the way to go hydrogen. Now, having said that, we do have an engineering component to the consultancy where we design high pressure gaseous fuel systems. So we've designed probably over 200 high pressure gaseous fuel vehicle refueling stations or virtual pipeline facilities, really all around the world. Most of those 200 odd were natural gas based, but a good 10% or more were hydrogen facilities. So we do the design, we do the installation specifications, purchase specifications, all that stuff. We're not a build company. We don't build, but we'll do all the design and the project management for the development of facilities. So that's the more engineering side of the things that we do. The third thing, though, that we get involved in is safety analysis and the development of code standards and regulations. So I myself, I chair a few committees, CSA. I sit on a number of other committees. I'm involved in the various committees to help to develop regulations at the government level. So the development of code standards and regulations is a big part of what we do. We do research papers for the standards development organizations. And as well, we do on a project by project basis, we will do hazardous incident risk assessments to examine, because usually we get involved when it's a new style of station. And so we get involved if the application is new, if the location is new, if the equipment is new. We'll do the risk assessment and make sure that all the potential risks are fully mitigated. The nice thing is that we can take those results and then get them embedded into, or at least reflected into, the codes and regulations that govern these on a higher level commercial basis. So those are that's what we do at Change Energy.